I think this is a very bizarre matchup. Welcome back to Smile with Erin D. I'm super excited to be back for our Disney Heroes vs. Villains series. This is a super bizarre kind of matchup today. I don't know what other word to use. I really love this first character we're going to talk about, and the second character kind of creeps me out. So our matchup for today, we have the very optimistic, energetic, always trying to do right, Judy Hopps from Zootopia. I love her. She's very much one of my favorite characters in Disney. She's just so cute looking, and then she's just fun, good-hearted, just lovable. And then we have the more bizarre, kind of creepy, kind of see-through-ish, from the deep seas, brought to you by Luca, we have Uncle Ugo. Let's get into it. So let's get into the looks of the characters. First, let's start with our hero, Judy Hopps. I mean, she's got that fun, optimistic look. You root for her right from the beginning. The artist really did a great job of making her look like a real-life rabbit while incorporating the human look into her some with her uniform. I love how she just bounces off the screen right into our hearts. And her face and those eyes, they really captured the rabbit look. She was inspired by a real rabbit. I like her purple uniform. I just love how adorably cute she is. If you get a stuffed animal of Judy Hopps, you can't help but want to cuddle her. She's just perfect. I'm sorry, but I just feel that way. Uncle Ugo, on the other side, well, he's a jellyfish, and you can see his organs. In fact, when you first meet him, our character Luca has to punch him in the heart, which he can see. And wow, is that unique. He's really creepy looking. He's where nightmares really come from. He's also kind of comedic looking too. I like the light on his head. As much as you can like something from Uncle Ugo, I think they did a great job of making him look creepy. Pixar really dug into this one and really went for it. I mean, because he just looks so like you don't want that fish in your fish tank kind of look. So for looks wise, I think they did a great job of making these characters exactly what they're supposed to be. Uncle Ugo is the kind of creepy, want to keep him at a distance, and Judy is the one you're rooting for right from the beginning. They stole our hearts with her. Now, I don't think there can be two different kind of characters. I mean, we have the rabbit, and I love that her abilities are really exactly what you don't see superpowers, but you see something I think is even better. Brains and determination. I think she is so optimistic, and she has the ability to solve these crimes by using her brains and her patience a little bit too. Because I think that is overlooked some. She is so patient in this movie with the clues and stuff. She's definitely a strong woman. I will say that. I love that her ability also to move quickly. She's just like a real rabbit after all. So I say her superpowers, it's her brains. Now, Uncle Ugo, on the other hand, I wouldn't say he's as smart as Judy Hopps, but he has something much more unique to him. He can breathe underwater, and he has the determination or the ability to adapt to Earth's harsh weathers. He goes deep under the sea. He survives whales. He survives the Earth's cold climate down there. He also can transform into human form. We didn't see that in the movie, but we know it's true. So I think that's really unique and cool. He's definitely a monster in the sea, and his ability is his adaptiveness. So I like their abilities are not necessarily superhuman, but they're really much more relatable. Well, his is under the sea breathing, but because it's a fish, that's much more relatable for a fish. And I love that Judy's superpower is being a strong woman, I would say. So I love that they both have very unique superpowers to themselves, but maybe not to the creatures they are. Now let's talk about their iconic moments. We're going to start with Uncle Ugo because really he's only in one scene, but man, does he make a scene. He comes in when Luca is fighting with his parents about Luca had gone to where he's not supposed to, up above, and the uncle has come to take Luca to the deep sea. I don't know if the uncle is completely unaware of how creepy he makes it sound, eating whale carcasses, and how deep and cold and creepy he makes it sound in the deep ocean. But either way, he's creepy. And the punching of the heart by Luca, it just makes you really think, oh, I don't want to be around this uncle for much longer. Because he's so not aware of how absolutely bizarre he's making this sound to Luca.
Luca, this is my brother, your Uncle Ugo.
Thanks again for coming all this...
What?
Sure, there's no sunlight, but there's nothing to see anyway. Or do. It's just you and your thoughts. And all the whale carcass you can eat. Little bit oxygen up here, not like the deep, as you'll learn.
What? What does he mean?
You're going to stay with Uncle Ugo for the rest of the season.
Now, going to iconic moments with Judy Hopps, so many to pick from. She's just the queen of the movie, or the star of the movie. So, I mean, from her, I think for me as a woman, seeing her overcome and beat the odds and become the first detective, even though nobody believed in her but herself at the beginning. I think becoming partners with the predator, and she's the prey, and yet her and her partner, the fox, Nick Wilde, they really make to be the perfect team. And I love that she overcomes that. She's really the person who achieves her goals no matter what. And her iconic moments come from all of those moments, from capturing the bad guys with her detective work to becoming the first rabbit detective. She goes from writing out parking tickets to solving crimes. I just love her.
More exceptional each of us will be. But we have to try. So no matter what type of animal... Hi.
O-M goodness. They really did hire a bunny. What? I gotta tell you, you are even cuter than I thought you'd be.
Ooh, you probably didn't know, but a bunny can call another bunny cute, but when other animals do it, it's a little...
I am so sorry.
I was 12.
Actually, it's your word against yours. And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be selling popsicles is the prison cafeteria.
She hustled you good! You a cop now, Nick. You gonna need one of these. Have fun working with the fuzz!
Start talking.
Flash is the fastest guy in there. You need something done, he's on it.
I hope so. We are really fighting the clock and every minute counts. Wait. They're all sloths?
PC.
You should be up there with me. We did this together.
And now a little pros and cons list for each character, starting with Judy Hopps from Zootopia. The pros: she's a fully developed protagonist with a complete character arc. Inspires viewers to overcome obstacles and chase their dreams. Has multiple iconic quotable moments throughout the film, and universally appealing design that resonates with all ages. The cons: no supernatural or extraordinary powers. Some might find her too perfect or idealistic, and limited to land-based environments. Now, for Uncle Ugo from Luca. The pros: unforgettable design that you can literally not unsee. maximum entertainment value per second of screen time, represents Pixar's willingness to take creative risks, and dark comedy that appeals to older audiences for some meme culture. The cons: minimal screen time, literally one major scene. His design might be too bizarre for some viewers, and no heroic journey or character development.
So let's compare and contract because you guys got a big decision ahead of you. You guys got some voting to do. You have our hero who's a cop, who's optimistic, who moves fast, who uses her brains. We have the villain on the other side, Uncle Ugo. He makes things sound very dark, very creepy. He also has kind of a comedy sense to him, maybe unaware to himself with the way he looks, to the way he talks about the deep sea. He's funny, in a not obvious way. So there is that, the comedic tone. Judy Hopps has the feel-good, heartwarming moments, and Uncle Ugo has the makes you pay attention and keeps you up at night kind of feel to him. So there's definitely like they are strong in both their abilities, from their brains to their ability to adapt. Which one do you think should go on to the next round? That's going to be for you guys in the comments below. Please cast your votes. I'm interested to see who goes forward. Even though, yes, I love Judy Hopps, I really think Uncle Ugo has some really special abilities, from the ability to adapt, the fact that he is such a big character and he's really only in one scene of the movie, yet he's so rememberable. I mean, that is an advantage he has and something to think about. I mean, can you think of another Disney character that's in one scene of a movie that really makes people talk about them so much and is so rememberable? I mean, Judy Hopps was in the whole movie. He was only in a little bit, and yet we still had plenty to talk about him with. I mean, from his looks to his abilities, to the creepiness. I mean, that's something. Judy Hopps steals our hearts right from the beginning, and you root for her the whole movie. This is kind of a tougher choice than I thought it was going to be when I first started the video and started describing them, because I really thought, oh, well, it's got to be her because she's our hero and we know so much about her. But in a short amount of time, we learned a lot about him, and he made such an impression. I mean, can you imagine if we had more of him? What more would we know? How much creepier could he get? I mean, such a small bit, but such a big impression he made. Let me know in the comments below who's going on to the next round. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys all for joining me, and find a reason to smile today. Bye, everybody.